When I was poor and then offended. I said that when I was poor, I like nice things. I buy nice things. When I was poor, I wanted to buy nice things because I was dead broke. When I was dead broke.
Gentlemen, a quick query.
I think Hasan was poor. Oh, wait, the whole point is that he's lying and he's not. And he pretty much never has been. Oh? Once more, I'll be saying, is anyone surprised? Also, the clips, like I said earlier, always will be getting pulled up. We're not surprised. Will Hasan keep lying? Absolutely maxed out on that pathological liar stat, 100%. Are the G-Boys just... Man, that rose tinted straight... It's just... I don't know how you could just ignore this blatant hypocrisy. You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Slops. Slopper! Of course, you've seen Talent Thumbnail. When does it ever stop in the EHDIA Plus cinematic universe? The answer would be... never. As it always is. You already know specifically, though, again. Hasan is apparently coping, holding, seething, apparently doubling down, saying that, you know what I'm saying, his dad had went broke, that he was still broke, you know what I'm saying, when he was young or whatever, and that, yeah, he's taking care of his family now. It's looking like a ant. Wrong on that, capping, lying, as always. Apparently, he's still getting one guide, you know what I'm saying, heftily about Collargate. You already know. Shunk. Go like that's your good favorite time. But anyway, to that too, apparently we got some more conjecture with Ethan on Crude World Happy Mind. Yeah, it's just terrible works all around there. Yeah, we discussed it a little bit in the last Daily Slops, but yeah, the whole 3-hour vid she posted, you know what I'm saying, her response, her apology, then her response on the live stream, and then her going onto the pod. Yeah, that was just an absolute ripskis. Yeah, you could not even clearly tell. She just got directly called out on that boy. I ain't gonna lie, heftily in a gotcha moment. Yeah, whole John source from Snark. Yo, when they looked through to find, like, you know what I'm saying, her research, yeah, found that at least none of the links cooked her. So she's done on that. And then, yeah, if you had seen the end of it, ooh, boy, or better yet, you had seen the part when she had said in her apology when she's a huge Hasan fan. Bad optics there. Bad timing. Apparently, also, Baby No Backbone is back. You already know when he had censored Asmund to go out of one vid. And apparently, he's throwing some shots at Ethan, throwing a jab at Ethan. So, should be interesting there. And apparently, last off, we got some John with QT Cinderella. Apparently, she is willing to take the Red Coward of Vanilla Mace back as a friend or whatever type beat. So, we definitely got to see with that, too. So, I ain't gonna waste no more time, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time. Let's see what's Hasan and the rest of these heads had to say this time. Of course, like we say in the intro every time, shout out, sure to love it, our glorious Slop King, Pegasus. You already know, baby. We got Hasan is actually delusional. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, down description. And firstly, sure to love it, of course, Pegasus. Y'all know we get down for our glorious Slop Kings. And let's not waste any more time.
Welcome back to a series so delusional, even Hasan Piker subscribed. In today's video, Hasan has doubled down on his claim that he was actually broke and poor for an entire decade. Apparently his rich dad just conveniently lost all of his money. He's absolutely melting down after more chatters confront him about electrocuting his dog. The Aristotle of streamers, XQC, has
Mr. Minecraft Enchantment
responded, cooking Hasan for policing his chat. Ethan Klein has confronted a deranged Hasan fan who made a 3-hour video
True World Happy Mind
lying about him. She has a complete brain malfunction after Ethan points out that Hasan is a
old enough to count, old enough to
degenerate creep. Music artist BB No Money is facing backlash for throwing Ethan from Ace 3 under the bus to appeal to the woke mob. Asmongold and Trainwrecks are calling out Twitch's selective enforcement regarding a bunch of issues. QT has responded.
We already know. TOS? Enforced? Oh yeah, biasly.
To the phase drama, saying she's still open to collaborating with Vanilla Mace, the friend who backstabbed her. Subscribe or you become the Pickle guy from SpongeBob.
Let's up!
Ooh.
Let's up those numbers!
Them numbers are always up, and them clips are never going to be lived down. You know how it goes, baby. Jellywig.
Those numbers!
Now let's begin. Right, so last time, Hasan was lying to everyone, talking about how he actually grew up broke and he's actually so relatable, and people immediately debunked this.
Because I was dead broke and was critiquing capitalism. And then people would be like, yeah, because you're a fucking loser. When you grow up affluent, as I did, right?
Father was on board of a $4 billion company.
When you grow up affluent,
Mom is a commercial
doesn't sound too broke, Hasan.
landlord, hired by his uncle's network right out of college. Young Hasan living the broke life. Right, so now he's changing his story, saying he was only broke after college for a whole decade. Hasan says his family went broke when he got to college, and he was broke for a decade post-college. So a chatter said, grow up in poverty? Really, Hasan? Is there more to that story, or are you lying, brother?
I said I was broke.
5 stats. Stat 1. Pathological liar. I think he's lying.
Because my parents, my dad, went broke by the time I got to college, and I was broke for the first decade almost, post-college. Now, I'm fortunate enough to be able to take care of my family. You didn't see headlines. You saw a
Again. I'm sure you've been good, Hasan.
fucking viral tweet, brother. Don't act like you read any fucking headlines. You actually just saw a viral tweet. That's what you saw. I never said I fucking grew up in poverty. As a matter of fact,
So Wikipedia and all these other sources, like you just don't trust them, Jones? Nah, we don't believe our eyes. Remember, we have to believe the word of journalists. Like Taylor Lorenz.
Girly pop.
That unsufferable fucking troglodyte witch bitch. You already know. Top 3 on the list. Never say that, John, to the Huns, but I'll be damned if her ass isn't on that shit. Anyway, yeah, nah, brother. You're just wrong. You're just lying.
I've openly stated that I grew up fairly affluent in Turkey.
Right, so we're having another shock collar moment here where Hasan's storytelling skills aren't exactly the best, and he's desperately trying to change his story into something that makes sense, right? So he said he was dead broke, and only now he's rich, right? So any reasonable person would assume that you meant you were broke in the past and now you are rich, and you're not exactly 60 years old, you're 34, so people will obviously think that you're saying you grew up broke. Now let's examine his correction here. So your parents were broke when you got to college conveniently, right? Somehow your billionaire dad just lost all his money. Your relatives, apparently your uncle was also broke despite starting the Young Turks
I'm about to say a word, Chain Kevin, the Young Turks.
like way earlier as well. Your entire family was conveniently broke, right? In order for this whole victim story to work. Now, he also says that he was broke 10 years post-college. So an entire decade where Hasan was just living in poverty, it seems like. And I really love the internet detectives to fact check that one. And the thing is, he keeps
You already know the internet sleuths.
digging deeper in all these situations. The thing is, you can't really lie on the internet because people will find out the truth, okay? Because you've probably
Especially if your name is Hasan Biker, or better yet to that, Mr. Hamas, Diddy, Bella Ciao, Osama Bin Laden, Baby O, Houthi, Forensics, or It Didn't Happen, Hezbollah, Antifa Biker. And fuck it, we did indeed say it.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
But like, yeah, bruh, especially you, Hasan, because yeah, you're gonna get clipped at every moment. Considering also, you get one guide every 5 minutes, and that John gets clipped every time. It's like, yeah, brother, you're not getting away with shit. Collargate, like, yo, we gotta bring it up every single time. I can allow shine. Yeah, that's kind of stuck in my head, bro. But yeah, brother, and we gotta add the 11 because apparently Kaya never had on the collar. You know, saying at the time of the incident when the clip initially happened. Very interesting.
said something somewhere that you probably shouldn't have. And this is why you don't explicitly lie. It's the same thing with the shot caller. He got caught and then he tried to change the story 10 different times and it just didn't work. Right, so then he just calls
Bingo.
everyone stupid and says they're being duped by AI articles.
I cannot believe how fucking stupid everyone is on the internet. That like things that I have openly talked about endlessly turn into this idiotic back and forth. They're like, oh, were you lying? Were you lying about growing up in poverty? When the fuck did I say I grew up in poverty? I didn't.
You said you grew up broke.
I said I was broke in college and after college. I hate this shit. I hate how stupid everyone is. I hate that like you can't even have a fucking normal conversation about this shit. And I hate that like AI articles are enough to dupe.
Yep, you totally got it, man.
He said AI articles ain't no fucking way. I wish those articles were written by bro, I don't even fuck. There's not no grammar for shit. I wish those oh my god. I wish those articles were written by AI. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because, you know, the articles are getting written by Taylor Lorenz. boy, they're even less, you know what I'm saying, good of a quality.
And everybody is just stupid. You're the only genius here. Apparently, everybody is just reading AI articles and not just listening to the words coming out of this guy's mouth. In fact, people are just going off what you literally told them, right? If you actually wanted to be honest and clear up all the misinfo going around, then why wouldn't you just tell your entire financial situation and provide proof for it, right? But obviously, he's got to keep up with his own lies, right? That's why he's never clear about
The pandering.
anything. He will leave it as vague as humanly possible so then he can have plausible deniability regarding
5 stats. Stat 4. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Always play plausible deniability. The ability of an individual or organization to deny the knowledge of or responsibility for an action or statement by presenting a believable alternative interpretation or lack of evidence. Oh? Is anyone surprised? You're not. Hasan, maxed out on all 5 stats. We know this. But yep, every single time, like, yeah. These are the strats. Deny, deflect, counterattack, 5 stats. Bingo, bango, bongo.
everything, right? The same thing with the shot collar. All you had to do was show the model, show the receipt of
You could have debunked it instantaneously, brother. The moment that the incident happened, you showed the collar, debunk it right then and there. That niggas can't say shit. But what did you do? Completely... Actually, in the words of Ghost, which game was that from? I forgot. I'm not gonna lie, but quite the opposite. You did quite the opposite. 11, Hasan. 11 lies.
purchasing the model, all that, remove the tape on the day, but he chose not to because he's a big fat liar. Right, so he got community noted. Hasan graduated a 4-year degree in 2013. In 2010, after enrolling at one of the most expensive cities and universities, he famously visited a German brothel.
Oh, yeah. See, that's why I said don't even be trying to go crazy on the fucking Diddy brothel shit or whatever. But yeah, he did indeed do that. And then, the brothel, was fucking raiding his shit. But obviously, when he went, it was before that shit. But either way, regardless, I say it all the time, especially with Hasan wanting to be this political commentator or someone to be taken seriously and not as a fucking lolcow when it comes to politics. Yeah, brother, for the optics, I just would have just avoided that shit. But again, yeah, to fucking beat out the misconstrusions, because yeah, obviously niggas be saying this shit with the implication, yo, is this nigga a PDF? Yeah, no. But somebody needs to tell that nigga to delete Snapchat. Anyway.
Well, his mom also went to college and had rentals. Premium education, vacations, and escorts aren't exactly broke. And then we've got the evidence linked here. People responded they on his ass again. Bro, these community notes are absolutely cooking him. He's gonna be like, Elon Musk.
Well, it's yo, brother, if you gonna keep lying, then niggas just gonna tell the truth. This is what we've been saying.
Stop it right now. Stop it. Watching this dude constantly melt down is so freaking entertaining. Keep up the great work, internet.
Bro, hold on, which one? Thank you. I'm yo, I've been saying this for so fucking long. I haven't put on my G-Boy blockers in a minute. Let me go ahead and get this one off. I feel I was just saying this John the last slops, bro. He surely repeats himself. Surely does indeed yap everything. But, yeah. Some heads, or better yet to that, yo, I be finding Hasan very entertaining. Is it because of his insightful political commentary or his introspection when it comes to geopolitics? Fuck no. No. Because he doesn't have that. Not at all. But what I do find very entertaining is just as this person said, when he has fucking crash out, spurg out meltdowns, oh, the funniest shit I've ever fucking seen. Hilarious. And I'll be back to see it every time. And I be saying with the G-boys sometimes, bro, some of these heads, a nigga will have the worst takes, talking about Trilly or whatever, fuck. Yo, you're a dumbass. And I really am a dumbass, to be honest, being those allegations. But yeah, you're a dumbass, you got the worst takes, yada yada, all this shit. And I'm okay, that's true, I guess, in your opinion, whatever the fuck, I don't know. Then why the fuck are you still watching? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's bro, if you think a nigga takes his ass and this shit's not entertaining, it's I always be losing it with the G-boys, I swear, I always be losing that shit. But yeah, nah, back on this, hell yeah. Lovely! But seriously though, again, if he would stop getting fucking one guide every 5 goddamn minutes, maybe these clips wouldn't get out.
And if you want a perfect documentation of the meltdowns, subscribe to the most legendary series.
The
in the
legendary
universe. I hate it when I grow up with
series.
my horseback riding affluent real estate empire parents and then suddenly go broke for a decade and then have to settle for college abroad and then an easy job doing a red pill grift show with my uncle who also happens to own the largest leftist media network. And this was years before Hasan's streaming career. Hasan, you know, I never had much as a kid, just wealthy parent stability in a mansion and a thriving landlord business for me to inherit. Useless crap like that.
You know, just them small loans of $1 million. Facts.
Hasan was eating good. Yes, he's got the fucking size. Right, so
Beast?
Asmund responded.
I never said I fucking grew up in poverty. Okay, I said the same shit when I was poor. Okay, well, I was saying this shit when I was poor. When I was poor and defended socialism. I said that when I was poor. When I was poor, I like nice things. I buy nice things. When I was poor, I wanted to buy nice things because I was dead broke. When I was dead broke.
Gentlemen, a quick query.
I think Hasan was poor. Oh, wait, the whole point is that he's lying and he's not. And he pretty much never has been. Oh? Once more, I'll be saying, is anyone surprised? Also, the clips, like I said earlier, always will be getting pulled up. We're not surprised. Will Hasan keep lying? Absolutely maxed out on that pathological liar stat, 100%. Are the G-Boys just... Man, that rose tinted straight on his balls, it's just... I don't know how you could just ignore this blatant hypocrisy.
Do you mayhaps happen to know anyone flat broke and destitute, yet somehow with the means to spend his leisure strolling about golf courses?
Jesus Christ.
I make like, you know, tenured doctor or like, you know, law firm partner money, okay?
For the record, at an absolute minimum, he makes that amount every month.
It's going to be pretty hard for people to think that you had it hard at all whenever you're rich now and there's a bunch of photos of you in a suit jacket playing polo as a kid on a horse, all right? It's just not going to play very well.
Again, equestrian, bro, was saying, like, for the job when we looked it up, like, yo, the bare minimum was like $100 per week, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then it could go up to like $400 per week. Like, what the hell?
You can't have photos like that and not think this. I mean, let's be real.
Like, who cares? Okay, I'm a capitalist. You got me. Like, how about you worry about your own capital? Get your money up, not your funny up, big dog.
So they went from tens of millions.
See, I be saying that whole John too. I'm not gonna lie, but now I don't want to say it anymore because Hasan just said that shit, bro. Cornball, corny ass shit. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Typical numbnuts behavior.
To dead broke without an explanation of what happened. Seems very convenient to me. And then somehow got back up to tens of millions, clearly pulling themselves up by their bootstraps. Dude, it trickled down. How many times have I told you this? You're a 69-month sub.
It just keeps going up. We're upping those numbers.
Let's up those numbers!
Lovely.
Guys, you gotta get your story straight. Come on. We as the Hasanabi heads, we need to get our story straight for LSF and the Brigaders. He cannot manage to give a single financial detail regarding anything to do with his past and his family's wealth. What does he mean when he says he supposedly went broke? With him being broke meant during college? What does it mean growing up fairly affluent in Turkey? He could say my dad was making around X money at this company and my mom's real estate pulled in this much. His continued vagueness, despite the ease of which he could explain it, is to deflect from the fact that he's a literal Nepo anchor baby trust fund college kid. Because he knows it's BS. That's pretty much the case.
Bro, this is Hasan.
It's like, honestly, if you
My brother, this is Hasan Piker.
give actual numbers, then you can easily be debunked, right? So that's why he wants to keep it so vague so they can change the story and be like, no, I was actually broke then. Oh no, I was actually broke then, right? I started with a small loan of $1 million.
And he did it again! No pre! I'm like, bro, oh my gosh. Again, shout out Bobby in the comments. I ain't gonna lie. Share the love with the audience. Share the love with everybody in the audience. Shirley the Pander. We're never being the fucking Pander. But shout out to everyone sharing love, as we always do. Thanks, baby. But yeah, like this, I'm telling you, it's... bro, it's the same type of beats, bro. Like, I was going over, like, the whole example of, like, yeah, bro, the same bulls, pathetic, wretchful, subhuman, like, you know what I'm saying, bulls, G-boys or whatever that be glazing up Hasan. It's like the same exact shit for bulls like Andrew Tate on the whole other side. Like, bro, it's like, but even to this, like, yo, just making the Trumpy reference, like, yeah, just small loan of $1 million, bro. Small? I'll tell you right now, for a fuckload of people, this is not small.
No way. No way he's actually the thing he hates the
The content president.
most, bro. Moving on to Hasan absolutely raging that somebody brought up his dog again. Collargate will never leave Hasan, forever known as the dog zapper. Hasan gets stun locked after chatter brings up that he electrocuted his dog.
No, I'm not letting you get away with this. Enough of this shit. Enough of this fucking, you literally do that. Give me an example, dickhead. And if I was wrong, or if I wronged someone, if I actually gave false information, because I got duped by a fucking AI article, I'll apologize. Shit. Enough of this fucking, you literally do that. Give me an example, dickhead. And if I was wrong, or if I wronged someone, if I actually gave false information, because I got duped by a fucking AI article, I'll apologize. Go ahead. Don't try to bait me. Explain exactly what you mean. This is the type of shit that I hate so much. It's always vague posting. You do that too. First of all, even if I did do that, would that be appropriate? When your dog got electrocuted, you spun the fact that it wasn't a buzzer? It's not! Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. That's not even a counter example. You fucking idiot. Come on, man.
I don't want to be one of
What do
these
you mean,
guys to
come
tell
on,
you
man? What do you mean, come on, man?
exactly what's
I
going
can't
to
entertain
happen.
your
So,
fucking
the
delusional
other
shit.
side knows,
Yeah,
but
brother.
I'm not somebody that tells you.
And this is hypocritical shit for me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna just immediately call it out. But god damn it, can you, nigga, if you're gonna be eating your fucking Chipotle bowls and shit, brother, can you at least fucking finish the goddamn mouthful? Like, holy fuck, dude.
Man.
Exactly what's going to
Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That was straight dick eating, like straight ad hominem shit. But holy fuck, that is annoying.
Entertain your fucking
happen.
delusional
The other
shit.
side knows, but
And like again, I be doing this shit with Katie and shit. Actually, I don't be doing shit with Katie. At least not no more. I told you about the surgical extraction. Yeah, that's a no-go for Trillian anymore. But like, dude, what the fuck, man? Like, yo, if you're gonna play deny, deflect, counterattack your usual strats, can you at least do it with your fucking mouth? Again, not full, bro, so I can hear you fucking embarrass yourself. Like, damn it, brother.
I'm not somebody that tells you.
Dude, you can't be serious. Bro is still denying that he zapped his dog like Zeus. You just can't make this shit up, dude. After everything, after all of the detective work, the overlays, finding the exact model, finding the remote, multiple instances lining up, bro still cannot admit it. It's still some excuse like the dew claw got stuck, I'm reaching for the Zin, it's a dog gate button, guys. Like, none of it makes sense. He knows it doesn't make sense, yet he still continues to double down. These are your own...
I'll just revel in it. Oh, we'll also farm. Yeah, what level's your barn? At this point, I think we gotta start a new account and max out another John, bro, because Hasan, we're just farming XP off of him.
Subscribers, your own followers calling you out, man. At a certain point, isn't it easier to just admit the truth? Isn't it easier
Yeah.
to just admit wrongdoing? Just last video, he's like, I always admit when I'm wrong. I frequently admit when I'm wrong. Literally.
He does? It's very interesting. Hasan plays this little concept, or, you know, this little effect I love to talk about. Hold on. Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of the Streisand effect? The Streisand effect. The phenomenon in which an attempt to suppress or hide information backfires, inadvertently causing the information to receive wider attention and publicity. So, if you tell 11 lies about something, right? Again, trying to suppress or hide that information, and it backfires, which causes it, you know, to receive wider attention and publicity. Maybe you should have just told the truth from the beginning. Maybe. But no, not Hasan. No, absolutely not. Deny, deflect, counterattack till we die, baby.
We can never do it. Never. And my question to him is like, how do you sleep at night being this much of a pathological liar? It's
I
crazy.
have no
It's
idea.
crazy.
I talked about this. Like, yo, this shit, like, yo, being fucking Hasan would have my heart, like, straight heart and ass, bro, 25-8, bro. I'm like, yo, niggas are gonna be calling me out for lying, like, on literally, again, a 25-8 basis, like how they do. How the fuck does this nigga just sit there and not give a fuck? That shit, like, holy fuck. Like, again, I talk about all the time in terms of like, yo, be who you are and you genuine yourself and don't give a fuck if heads are hating on you for that, because bro, you're happy being yourself. But like, yeah, and again, like, no pain right now, even though it's dumb. Like, fuck, yo, that's not a painter. Like, genuinely be your fucking self. Your true self, bro. Your most free self, bro. We're taking it to One Piece again. Shout out Luffy. But like, yo, your most free person, bro. Like, you know, the most good version of yourself. But not seriously though. Like, yo, whatever you feel the most comfortable with, because that's the people around you that love you and have your business are would want you to be. Anyway, sidebar on that. It's like, this nigga, nah, forget all that, dude. We're just gonna lie straight through it, boy. We're gonna straight pathological lie straight through. Hypocrisy right through, bruh. I'm like, it just doesn't. I mean, like, I'm just answering my own questions. Like, dude, it just doesn't affect him in no manner. I'm like, bro, insane.
Does he have like a Google document of like all of his lies so that he can keep up with it? Because
Oh, it's so funny that Pegasus mentions that, because I got a Google document pointing out all of his and, you know, Destiny's type of lies and all that type of beat. So, hey, man, gotta come prepared. Do your homework.
would legitimately get lost. I'd be like, wait, what did I say before? Wait, what did I say before? He's probably watching my series in order to keep up with his lies. He's like, oh shit, okay, so I made these excuses, so okay, next time I gotta make sure my story's in line with these excuses again, right? I'm actually helping him. It's crazy.
I'll tell you what, boy, the detractors and orbiters, boy, and the G boys, their stories were not aligned. And that, you know, kind of played into the Streisand effect of this. Just saying.
Also, Hasan calling anyone a dickhead is hilarious, bro. Here you are looking like pin.
I'm like, bruh, this nigga calling people a dickhead when your whole entire audience is fucking dick eaters. Boy, get the fuck out of here, those pathetic, wretchful, subhuman monkeyloids. How many times do I have to bring up that nigga that you pulled up in chat again? Actually, you weren't even getting one guide. I don't even know what the fuck to call that. It was like a one glaze. Actually, legitimately. I'm gonna start, yo, whenever Hasan pulls up a nigga glazing his cock, that's what we're calling it now, bro, a one glaze. I'm gonna have to put that under the one guy as the antithesis. But like, yeah, bro, this nigga gets up in his shit. Yo, Hasan, me and you look pretty similar, man. I'd let you bomb my girl. Nigga, fuck you, Hasan. And definitely, actually, better yet, nah, again, we already know how you gonna handle the shits. Nigga, fuck the G-boys. I don't want to hear Dickie and Dick riding, none of that shit, bruh.
Head Larry melting down at chatters and being an absolute dickhead. Pure responded, imagine him in a court trial. Hasan, you are accused of crime. Eats. You're delusional. That's your statement. Eats more. Whatever, bro. The fact that he's stuffing his face is actually hilarious. He's truly embracing his inner Pokemon, you know, to eat that fucking salad while you're letting the video play. Your Honor, I know this evidence looks bad, but look at the hundreds of hours of her sitting in one spot behind me. She's freaking spoiled.
Ooh, was that with the leash on or off?
Hasan with the cat image. No, they found the remote. No, I'm in a private.
Fucking love that, John.
Gaslight, gatekeep, and girl boss.
I'm liking it. We gotta write that one down.
Found the remote. No, I'm in a private jet. Gaslight.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Girly, girly, girly pop.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
Now that's truly how we deny deflect counterattack.
Gatekeep and girl boss, the classic Hasan Piker strategy. Does this dude just sit on stream eating and yelling at people? That's all.
Fuck! So now are these niggas waking up? Does Hasan Piker just sit on stream eating and yelling at people? The answer is yes. Next question. Like, yo, what?
Like, all I ever see of him. He shocks his dog sometimes. True. There's a lot of.
Shuck. He said, wait, what was the He said, I was wait, no, it's the one with the Glock, bro. Now I'm gonna have to pull up the song again. I should be crying.
Whitey and Hasan Piker stream, of course. We got the pirate software image. At this point, that is him. He's literally just doubling down, refusing to admit he's wrong. Moving on to XQC cooking Hasan.
Go ahead. Don't try to bait me. Explain exactly what you mean. This is the type of shit that I hate so much. It's always vague posting. You do that too. First of all, even if I...
Well, they fake post because if they say anything that's not fake post, they get banned though.
You gotta say, if they say dog or dog tased, they get insta-permanent. I don't blame them, dude. Like, they have, if they want to have a dialogue, they have to speak in code. Like, dude, you made it this environment, man. Come on, man.
Did do that. Would that be appropriate? When your dog got electrocuted, you spun the fact that it wasn't a buzzer?
I want you to also keep in mind, this is a bull. Like, bro, he couldn't police his chat or no shit like that, bro. Like when like the breakup of Leftovers happened and all that, John, and a bunch of again his Hasan G boys were shitting on Ethan, doing all this, John. He couldn't moderate his shit then. And funny enough, actually having these two people here, bruh. But like, yo, Hasan was calling out XQC for not moderating his chat. But look at this nigga, bro. He can moderate his own shit when he's getting a fuckload of backlash for being a dumbass. Do y'all hear that? The hypocrisy, god damn it, is it deafening. Bro, that shit is hilarious. Anyway.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
GG. Seven, hey, buddy. Spoken code, got attention. Spoken real words. That's it. North Korean coming. Hey, see you in Valhalla, buddy. Get done.
Dude, honestly, being in a
Exiled, banished, excommunicated.
Hasan's chat is like an episode of Squid Game, right? Where the rules are you get nuked if you mention Asmon, Ethan, Destiny, Slop Tubers, or his dog, right? Or now like 15 other things, right? It's just adding to the list. And you basically stand no chance. He's got the lasers ready. He's got the death rays ready.
This fool really dressed up as Superman when he truthfully is Homelander. It's crazy works.
Red light, green light. The mods are on deck, ready to glaze, ready to ban. Like loyal soldiers, and if they don't, they get the shock collar, of course. He didn't ban him because he's one of the few subs he has left. At this point, yeah. He's like, what is he gonna do? Ban his 57-month subscribers? At that point, like, if somebody's supporting you for 5.5 years and they're calling you out, you gotta listen to them at least a little bit, you know? Moving on to Ethan.
The difference between genuine criticism and hate, by the way.
Calling out Taylor Lorenz for simping for Hasan again.
And if you say Taylor Lorenz, I say sure.
Basically, Zoran Mamdani, New York City mayoral candidate, disavowed Hasan because of his 9/11 comments, right?
America deserved 9/11, dude.
The assembly
Fuck it. I'm saying it.
will not denounce Hasan Piker, who said America deserved 9/11. The assemblyman just said in his response,
I find the comments that Hasan made on 9/11 to be objectionable and reprehensible.
I agree.
This country is we are looking only to speak to.
No! I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, nobody's gonna agree with your dumb ass. Do you realize that, yo, there are other motherfuckers out there that have, you know, more than 2 brain cells? Better yet to that, like a functioning frontal lobe or some shit? Like, what are we talking about?
Journalists and
Taylor responds, the 9/11 thing is so funny because I promise you the vast amount of New Yorkers do not give a frick about 9/11. It has been relegated to just another horrific event in American history. You can't outrage bait over it like it's 2003. Any New Yorkers agree 9/11 was NBD? You can tell she only talks to people below the age of 18. She only talks to Roblox kids for her journalist stories.
That's a Roblox ice protest.
Of course. I need to cover the Roblox protest guy. Moving on to an interesting observation, the H3 subreddit noticed something funny about Taylor Lorenz and Hasan Piker's travel plans. Tweeted less than an hour apart, Hasan tweets, in New York City till Thursday, and then DC. Taylor Lorenz, #1 Hasan simp, in New York City this week until Thursday, then headed to Washington, DC.
Am I surprised? Absolutely not.
Interesting. Very interesting. Hasan, just a warning, I would watch out. All right, I would watch out for an unhinged cat lady heading in your direction. So which one wears the collar? You never know.
Well, now we're asking the true questions, but hey, leave it up to Denim. She wants Hasan to wear that shit, so.
No, Lorenz being piked right now. Stop. I don't want to imagine that. Posted 1 hour after him, stalker vibes. That is just diabolical. So he's gonna cheat on Valkyrie with Taylor Lorenz. Oh my god. Taylor, woman who constantly says she fears for her life because of an insane stalker. Tweeting where she is, where she's going, and when she's going there. Interesting. Doesn't seem like she's too concerned. Moving on to Ethan Klein.
Wait, that's such a good fucking point, too. I'm not gonna lie, because, yo, they were talking about this, you know what I'm saying, on H3 with Ethan, like, yeah, apparently they had banned, like, Taylor Lorenz, stalker and all that, because she was trying to say, like, yo, these sets are, like, trying to, like, propagate their, like, her fucking stalker and these weird bulls and all that shit. But, yeah, why the fuck would you be, like, telling heads, oh, yeah, we off to DC and shit like that, bro, on this exact day? Like, don't you want to not be stalked?
where she's going and when she's going there. Interesting, doesn't seem like she's too concerned. Moving on to Ethan Klein confronting a deranged Hasan fan who made a 3-hour video on him, completely lying and misrepresenting everything, and she gets exposed as an absolute hypocrite here. H3 asks Hasan fan if she also thinks Hasan is a PDF file when questioned about his old Reddit account. Right, so
Oh my
context,
god, this judge's gonna have me crying, bro. Her video was so fucking bad.
calling out Ethan for his old Reddit account where he was making a bunch of jokes, but she didn't call out Hasan for
Oh yeah, Pudetro.
his old jokes.
From my
Like, bro, motherfuckers like Snarky, Soy Dubs, they're still saying this shit, bro. I'm like, bro, you fucking dumbasses are so stupid, bro.
experience, jokes can sometimes not be jokes at all.
Just to be clear, we're talking about 15-year-old Reddit.
I'm like, oh my god. This is why I couldn't watch this shit, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, I would probably had an ethereal crash, gang. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I know that she, like, ulted in this shit. Like, she was crying on that joint. And, yo, the way Ethan and, like, the Miss Eel or whatever handled this joint. First of all, fucking Soy Dubs and Yoko should already be fucking taking notes, should have been taking notes. But, like, yeah, they handled that shit as stoic as I've ever seen, brother. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, yo, it would have been really irking in my soul not to fucking explode. Because, yo, she was playing a fucking deny, deflect, counterattack masterclass, baby. A fucking masterclass, boy. She was not trying to, bro. No, she was conceding on most shit, but she was basically not even apologizing for shit, bro. And then, yo, again, I can sympathize and empathize for heads with their trauma, especially in, you know what I'm saying, past regards, you know. Oh, that type of beat, duh. I don't want anything bad to happen to anyone to go through any bad experiences. But Hun was straight eye me, victim complex, using that boy as a deflection. Hefty. I'm like, oh my fucking god, that shit was so fucking annoying. I'm like, holy shit. Like, dude. Not to mention, like, all the fucking, you know what I'm saying, bad insinuations, like trying to insinuate fucking, you know what I'm saying, Ethan and Ela, you know what I'm saying, that they're PDFs and shit like that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole FUPA fun shit. I'm like, bro, what the hell? There was the content crash out the fucking TikTok nigga that, yo, she got exposed for. She done, bro, she used like 9 of that motherfucker's TikToks. I'm like, bro, this motherfucker. Don't even get me started. She sourced like what? It was either I know 9 of them shits definitely came from the snark, bro. No, 9 of them shits was the videos from the content crash out. But like, yo, the amount from the snark wasn't it like 60 or some shit? No, I could be wrong. I don't want to spread misinformation, but it was a fuckload of shit she sourced from Snark. I'm like, god damn. She was saying like how she went about this video going in unbiased and shit, and she even conceded on this, John. There's no way she could have said this shit was unbiased. Like, what? But even to that, how the fuck do you call your video, and better yet, you yourself, as like on a character, unbiased, when you're sifting out literal snarks? Like, do we not know what the fuck that shit is? Like, well, she was obfuscating the whole fucking time, so she would probably try to pretend like she didn't know what the fuck a snark is. But like, yo, Snarkers, a member of a snark subreddit on Reddit, a community dedicated to gossiping about and criticizing public figures. Examples: Leftovers H3, the H3 snark. Oh shit, the places where she sourced her info. Oh fuck, man, that's not good. You know what's crazy about this whole shit too, that I loved was pointed out before we like get into like this part? You know what her description says? I like to research things. Yeah. Apparently not enough. Or better yet, maybe you like to research a little maliciously.
Jokes can sometimes not be jokes at all.
Just to be clear,
sure, jokes cannot be jokes. But do you legitimately, Hun, think that, you know what I'm saying, Ethan and Hun Miss Ela are fucking PDFs, pedophiles? There's no way you believe that shit. And if you do, holy fuck, has a snark brain absolutely destroyed your shit.
Talking about 15-year-old Reddit account with troll in the title.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I don't know.
I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, shout out the girl with the microphone. Holy fuck, that shit was so funny. Yo, she did like the do you know counter for her? That shit was at like 370. Or I think it was like it was either between 370 like 400 or some shit. I'm like, no, I don't know shit. I do not know shit. I don't know anything, actually. That shit has got me dead as fuck.
As a person, this is me, like, you know, covering situations and just seeing a lot of jokes
You actually
being made.
glazed up Hasan pretty.
See, you actually glazed up Hasan. I'm like, for damn sure. I'm actually a huge Hasan fan, and That shit is correct. I cannot believe she just blatantly said that shit. That's fucking insane.
Pretty hard. I mean, at one point, even way more recently than me, he has videos saying he always knew Hannah Montana was a little slut, and he.
I always knew Hannah Montana was a little old enough to count, old enough to.
He says, old enough to count, old enough to mount. Hasan said that, like.
I fucking love the bro tips vids. Those shits, bro. I swear to God. If those shits weren't so like fucking just fucked, bro, I so would put that shit on the board, bro. On the fucking new toys, bro, on the soundboard. Holy shit, that shit would be so funny.
6 years after my Reddit account was inactive.
Yeah, and if he said that, I think that's pretty fucked up, you know?
So I expect a should I expect?
Yeah, but that was 15 years ago, hon. Do you truly believe that he is the like same person now, per se? Even if you thought that again, this shit was real, which is not. It's fucking parody. The name is Pedo Troll. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, oh my God, it's John. But even to that, yeah, you expressly think he's gonna be on this timing now as a father with 3 children? What the fuck are we doing? Oh my God.
The video about how he's a pedophile? Do you think Hasan is a pedophile?
Of course not, boy. That's the fucking Godzaddy King. What? Never. Hasan, boy, he might as well be Jesus. He might as well be blessed by our Father God. Like, what the fuck?
Now that I've told you.
Nothing to say. Interesting. But she had a ton to say about like Ethan and Miss Hila. But nothing to say. For Mr. Piker.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Fuck it, I'll say it, bruh. No, the nigga Hasan is not a PDF. But the factor that she can't even criticize this motherfucker in any type of fashion, pathetic. Girly, girly, girly pop.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
Do extremely better, hun.
I would have to see more clips and context.
Okay. You get showed him. Now what?
But
anyway, here it is.
We discussed the legendary question of all
You get showed him. Now what? Very interesting.
time. Old enough to count, old enough to mount? Question mark. I want to say thank you to Miley Cyrus for showing off her camel toe at the VMAs the other night. I always knew Hannah Montana was a little slut. Don't even try.
Like, yo, forget Hasan. But for Cruel World, Happy Mind, like, you know what I'm saying? The Bomboclat Wagwan. Bomboclat! Walking into this debate right here was a real motherfucking blunder. Bomboclat! Oh, man. The gotcha moment of all gotcha moments. Isn't it just wonderful?
To hide it. Look, this is a class.
I mean, is this a pedophile trying to groom people?
I think in general, I mean, I don't fuck with the camel toe jokes. I don't think that's cool.
What about the pedophile jokes?
I bet you don't.
Yeah, I mean, how old was she at the
Well,
time?
Hannah Montana. I mean,
how old would she have been?
She was like 14 in the show. Or no,
Yeah,
he said he always knew she was a little slut.
Yeah.
About a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
You said jokes aren't just jokes, right? So
Yo, how does he do it, bro? Holy fuck, bro. It would take everything in my soul not to be lighting her a new ass, bro. Holy shit. I'm like, yo, the hypocrisy is so loud. It's really deafening, babe, boy. Like 1-0. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious, yo.
I mean, Hasan is a grooming pedophile.
Again, that's not cool at all. Again,
I'm sure it's not. You know what else isn't cool? You insinuating that again, Ethan and Miss Hila are fucking PDFs too. Like, what the fuck are we sitting here doing?
my main criticism
I don't think he's a
with
pedophile, for the
propensity.
record.
Oh my God, dude. She's literally malfunctioning in.
No, she's literally going to alt, but like, yo, it's just pathetic. It's just the fucking. Oh my God, bro. I'm not gonna lie. She thought she was busting out her broomsticks for this, John. She thought she was about to sweep right through like this was nothing, bro. We about to get this easy bag and we out of there. Nope, we about to suck you right back in. We looking at all this John. This John looking like misinformation, slander, defamation. I'ma see him later. She showed her research. Better yet, to even that, she get her apology, which she took out Bad Empanada's name on that jump, by the way. She gets trolled by Bad Empanada. Hilarious on this boy. But yo, to that, again, like we said, her research is all just snark, bro. It's all snark type Johnson. It's TikTok crash out, the content crash out bull or whatever. What was the plays? I know what the plays were. You went to Leftovers H3. You said, fuck it, I agree. I'm a Hasan fan anyway. And said, I'm gonna make this vid. And what resulted for that, hun? Some bad. And looking at your face right now, and it's not even when you were shedding the tears, hun. I can just fucking tell that you regretted this shit. I can just tell you absolutely regretted this. Whew.
Real time. So Ethan is not allowed to make jokes 15 years ago. But Hasan just gets the pass, right? He's obviously joking, guys, but when Ethan does it, he's obviously serious.
Yeah, this is the dumbass logic that we're using. Oh wait, there's no logic.
Also, what about the fact that Hasan has his fans send him nudes and he literally encourages
Somebody tell that nigga to delete Snapchat. Like, if he's not networking, which I don't know how the fuck you network through Snapchat, like, you need to go bang a nigga's phone number or some shit. Tell that nigga to delete Snapchat. That shit is fucking his optics up. Like, I don't know what he's doing.
that on stream as well.
Okay, all of these are dudes now. I used to exclusively get fucking, like, titty pics and shit on my Snapchat, and now it's just dudes. This is terrible.
Oof,
what happened?
Man.
Fuck it. I'm saying it.
Fuck it. You said it, babe boy. God damn, you was getting what?
I ruined it. I should have never mentioned my Snapchat.
He literally shows it to his friends.
Jellywig. Yo, wait.
This is terrible.
Wait.
I ruined it. I should have never mentioned my Snapchat.
He literally showed.
Yo, Jelly. I thought you was not even popping out to that nigga's funeral. Nah, we have to really talk about it right now. Hold on. What? You said you, bro, 95% of these motherfuckers, bro, fuck you, bro. As soon as you retire, never heard of them. What? Damn, Lion, up in those numbers.
Let's up those numbers!
Nah, let me stop this shit. Jelly
shows it to his friends and laughs on multiple occasions. Also, he can't even verify the age of these pictures as well, right? So it is extremely weird shit. In fact, half of the unhinged shit that he says aren't even jokes, right? This dude is literally just a degenerate creep. But of course, these people are so snark-brained, they will only
Snark-brain!
go after Ethan because that's a popular opinion among the woke mob on the internet who relentlessly bully and harass people, right? And she literally just appears extremely dumb, extremely brainless, right? So then she...
Well, I'll tell you right now, the video, her optics on like, her PR and optics on like posting this video and thinking that all her sources were good sources to research. That was another thing too. I forgot to mention. Yeah, she tried to blame this shit on her editor. Ready to that. She tried to blame her editor, but she didn't want to throw her editors under the bus. So she was trying to take the accountability herself while obviously not taking it. So like, that's what I'm like, what the fuck did she come up here for? She didn't want to have a good discussion, but like, yo, she admits to conceding hella arguments, but does not want to directly apologize for basically fucking slandering. What was the play? Like, there was no fucking plays. Take the playbook, throw that motherfucker in the trash. There was no plays, like literally zero.
He randomly brings up trauma to deflect, and then Ethan points out
Man, Destiny Hasan strats. Deny, deflect, and counterattack. Deflect. My bad. I want you to be able to read this. You need to be able to read this for sure. Like I was saying, deflect, shifting blame or focus to avoid experiencing uncomfortable emotions. Those emotions include anxiety, pain, guilt, criticism, or distress. Very interesting. Scenarios or gotcha moments. God, do you remember that John earlier? Again, when, you know what I'm saying, Ethan showed her the clip of Hasan and she had literally nothing to say at all? Gotcha! Embarrassing. I can't even believe it with these fools. It's just... it's embarrassing. They're gonna die on the narrative. And why? Hell if I know. Well, honestly, for Orbiters and Interactors, I always say clout and money. For G-Boys, just, I don't know. For the fucking cock.
about her hypocrisy.
A lot of the people that would end up, sexually assaulting me when I was underage would, continually push.
And I'll tell you right now, hon, again, for these type of situations, again, the trauma you've gone through, like, I can sympathize with Hun for that, because obviously, who the fuck would want her to go through this? Who would want any girly pop to go through this? Who would want anyone in general to go through things like this? But Hun, what you have to understand is you cannot deflect and like detract onto this, John, and try to use that to absolve yourself of criticism within things that you yourself insinuated or tried to levy. Like, what are we talking about? That's clear deny, deflect, counterattack. I may need you to hop back on and answer the question that was initially asked. You know what I mean? Like, we can't be going into this.
Those jokes onto me again and again and again and again. And I would write it off, you know, because I think my trauma response is fawn. And so I would continue to write it off and be like, oh, you know, they're just joking. That's all, you know. I guess I wanted to ask, you know, why did you use those jokes?
While I agree that those jokes were
parody count. That's the whole fucking point.
Gross and immature.
Which, again, like, yo, for some of the Jones, like, I think there was a one where we're saying, like, oh, Jay's gonna fucking, like, slap his cock on his fucking kid's forehead or some bullshit or whatever. Like, yeah, obviously, shit like that is bad. Would you say this shit? Fuck no. But am I about to be fucking turn Ethan a new ass for some shit he said 15 years ago on some bullshit ass fucking parody Reddit account? Man, fuck no, bro. Again, he's a father of 3 now who, again, clearly loves his children with all the whole bullshittery with the false CPS call, and he's going through that whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we sitting here doing? That shit is so fucking dumb. Like,
and inappropriate for any time. You know, jokes that, by the way, I don't make today, right? I admit that they are really gross and immature. But I also think, like, if you look at it, that it's so clear that I'm kidding around and not actually being serious there. And frankly, if you look at that account, like 90% of it is me talking about StarCraft. Just generally speaking.
That's a whole nother thing.
A troll is someone who's insincere, right? And just looking to get a rise out of you by saying whatever. You know, it's made with the clear intention.
Stop feeding the trolls.
Of playing a character, a troll character, right? That's in the name.
I mean, yeah.
I don't stand by those comments though, and
I mean, yeah. So, hun, are you going to apologize? You're wrong. The insinuations you made are wrong. They are incorrect. What are we sitting here doing? But no, apologize? No, of course not.
People are totally justified to point it out and say it's gross and cringe and stuff, but I don't think that it's fair to say it implies anything other than that. Unless you're willing to go on record and say Hasan Piker is a pedophile groomer, which I don't believe he is, for the record.
Sorry, also I just keep staring at like this stain on my.
The stain shit was funny because there was a stain on her chair and then a stain on Ethan's hat. But again, hun, I'm going to be very honest with you. Girly pop.
Girly pop.
I don't give a fuck. What you need to do, again, is own up to this bullshittery that you're clearly on. Because, again, the insinuations you're trying to make just like fucking morons, like fucking Snarky and Soy Dub still saying this pedo troll shit. Like, fuck? What are we doing? You know for damn shit, like, you know, oh, actually, who fucking knows if she believes this shit or not? Because, again, there was some heads, like, you know what I'm saying, that were really trying to share, like, hella sympathy and empathy for her. And in some Jones, again, like, with her past trauma, I can share that. But, yo, for directly with her vid, her responses, the live stream, and now this, bro, fuck no. Bro, what? Nah, bruh. If you're sourcing snark and doing all this type of bullshittery, there is clearly a malicious element to this. And again, she got fucking gotcha moment because I'm not sure if Pegasus is gonna show it with the content crash out account, bro. Like that John really boxed her when she was all in the comments and shit. So, hun, the stain. Hopefully you clean that up after the stream was done. I don't know, but during this, John, did not need you to focus on that. I needed you to answer them questions.
Ouch, it's bugging me so much.
What, the white one?
I'm like, I didn't really. The empty one. There's like a tiny stain there that's bugging me.
Wow. Great point, Ethan. Great point, Ethan. But what about this chair, though? What about this chair? Can we actually talk about the chair right now? I can't believe we're talking about a genocide when we could be talking about this chair right now. You actually cannot make this shit up. Average Hasan Piker fan right there.
And I'm still a huge Hasan fan. Again, watch what you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have your opinions from watching that nigga, go ahead. Like, that's your life, hun. But what I'll tell you right now is that, like, yeah, your level of glaze or dick suck for him, I don't think it should get to the levels to where you start defaming, slandering, and, like, overall spreading misinformation about other people. So, again, what are we doing?
Not a single coherent thought in that head. You're actually like talking about some important shit here, and then you immediately go, "But what about this chair, though?" Like, what the?
Yo, it's like it's getting me more mad as I look at this shit. Why the fuck did she go on this stream? Like, holy fuck!
Fuck did I just witness there, man? You know you got caught.
Actually, like just fucking walking right on rakes every goddamn foot you take. Like every step you take is a different rake. Like, what the hell are we sitting here doing? That shit slapped her right in the goddamn forehead. Like,
you know you got caught bullshitting and not having an equal standard across the board, and then you try to deflect in any which way. You brought up some random trauma, then you brought up a chair, man. Oh my god. Like, how are you this stupid? This has to be an actual achievement. Guinness, where you need to ring up Guinness immediately and collect your world record for being the dumbest bit. And this is exactly how the
girly pop.
Never say it to the Huns. You know what I'm saying? We can we spare her on this, John? Yeah, her shit is bad. Again, wait, what the fuck am I even talking about? I literally said it myself. She tried to insinuate that fucking, you know what I'm saying, Ethan and Miss Ela were fucking PDFs, bruh. I won't even try to go that disrespectful, even though she dead ass does deserve to go. You know, I may change my mind later, but right now I'm just gonna tell you, she dead ass does deserve to go on the list in the top 3 with Yoko Denims and Taylor Lorenz. She absolutely deserves to go there because again, there's no way this shit couldn't be at least a little bit malicious with how many times she fucking saw snark and then this content crash out and all this different shit. How she's playing deny, deflect, counterattack here and how she will not criticize Hasan in any type of way. Like, oh yeah, I don't like those jokes, but yeah, like, yo, do you see the hypocrisy here though? Will you admit to that? It's like, hell nah. You couldn't tell me there wasn't any maliciousness to this at all. Cap, you'd be lying.
Average Hasan Piker fan operates, right? Completely devoid of logic and thinking, just sort of going with whatever the mob is telling her, whatever the Messiah Hasan is telling her. I don't know. I just find this pathetic as shit. You know what I'd love to see is
I agree.
a Taylor Lorenz interview, and then she has to respond to all of Hasan's sort of infractions and all of his fucking misogynist statements and shit like that. I wonder how she'll react. I imagine she won't even be as terrible as this person here who, you know, at least tries to deflect but sort of acknowledges that, okay.
No, see, that's the difference. Like, she'll try to play the innocent
Girly pop.
and play deny, deflect, counterattack, and like, you know what I'm saying? We obviously know it's more Mean Girl. Like, yeah, it's definitely a level of maliciousness to what she did. Clear, very clear. Again, insinuation that Ethan and Miss Ela are PDFs? The fuck? Insinuating again that Ethan's on drugs, like with the zoom in on the tattoo clip and shit like that. Oh no, it's the editor. Like, bro, whatever. Cap. That actually was literally got disproven. It's like, what? No. But that's where the dichotomy is at. See, she'll try to play innocent girly pop and do the shit, while meanwhile Taylor Lorenz will just straight up fucking lie maliciously. Like just straight up just lie maliciously. Like dead ass. Like it's fucking crazy. Like
it's pretty bad too. Taylor would probably just be like, well, it was out of context. It was out of context. I actually was a big fan of Hasan back then as well. I've been stalking him for a decade, you see, and he probably had some good intentions. Especially when he was receiving nudes from his fans. You know, it was an opportunity for me to get to know him. I hope he saw mine. Her brain broke after watching the video. Oh no, my NPC programming. There's a glitch. People forget how unhinged people were for shock humor back in the day, hence why so many famous people got their 2010s era's social media post-purge. Shock humor. Got him.
Shock.
The thing is, they don't have consistent beliefs. They like Hasan.
Yep.
They don't know or like Ethan or Destiny or Moise, who the snarky community tried to attack after he covered the Kaya situation. That's it.
Yep.
They like their creator and will back him up regardless because they get comforted by his content.
Quite literally, this is why you cannot build that extra heavy fucking parasocial connection. I will tell heads every time, it is shout out share to love with the audience. But remember, the people closest to you, when I say the word family, and it doesn't have to be about blood, it's just whoever you think of when I say the words family or love. You need to remember those are the people. Better yet, fuck all that. Why am fuck am I doing here? Best interest at heart. Keeping the people who you love around, making sure they are good and they do the same for you, vice versa. If you're seeking validation or gratification, you want to get it from these people. Facts. So again, going back on this, you need to get your gratification on that shit from your real peoples. I totally understand if you're watching somebody for entertainment, for content, all these works, all this. But if you are getting to the levels where you're willing to maliciously lie about people and you blatantly know this shit isn't true, but you just dislike them so much that you're willing to lie, this is where it's like, yo, the internet shit is done. Stop getting like all this I don't even know. Like, you need to stop having interactions. You need to stop having like any type of validation or any shit come from the internet. You need to go lock in and tap in with your peoples. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Like, this shit is actually ruining some of these heads. Like, it's generally fucking baffling. Like, holy fuck.
They believe Ethan is a PDF file because Hasan said so, or the snarky community said so, but they don't believe in it because of the evidence. The reasoning they give is just a defense mechanism for their blind faith. It's like when extremely religious people explain away inconsistencies with their religion's logic or teachings.
Oh yeah, we call that a cult.
When presented with it, it's fanaticism, cult-like behavior. That's what I've been saying. all this time. There's just no thinking going on. And that's why you need to watch some Pegasus, okay? Some logic in your life. My God. Her channel is cruel.
Pegasus!
World Happy Mind. In a second video, she apologized for what she said about Israel-Palestine and then said she was and is a massive Hasan fan, and went on to say Ethan, an American, was programmed from birth
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy, and then she had to clip that part out. Yeah.
to believe in Israeli ideals due to him being Jewish. What? This last part is actually what triggered Ethan and led to all of this? My God. Moving on to Baby No Money. Now, last time,
BB No Backbone?
if you remember, he threw Asmongold under the bus and removed him from his music video and tried to censor him because he was too controversial. But obviously, he also has no problem with any of the other controversial people there.
Yeah. And just as I was about to say it too, but he sure is fine with fucking Hasan Piker and going on his stream and going on his platform. Very fucking interesting, because I'll tell you right now, Hasan Piker, or Mr. Hamas, Diddy, Bella Chow, Osama Bin Laden, Baby O, Houthi, Forensic Story Didn't Happen, Hezbollah, Antifa, Piker. Yeah, he's quite the controversial figure. Have you guys seen the time when he said Hezbollah had his favorite flag? Or the time he said that the fucking Houthis deserve a Nobel Peace Prize and that they are the moral side and all this shit? Or at the time he said fucking Hamas, he'd rather donate his tax dollars directly to Hamas? What? These U.S. designated terrorist organizations, didn't you think that's a bit controversial for him to be saying these things, doing these things? You know what's also fucking crazy about that? Especially in the current day, closer at least. It's very fucking controversial to, you know, Hasan, use Thunderbolt on your fucking dog. Shills, dick eaters is fucking depressing, just sad. I'm not gonna lie, man.
He also hangs out with Hasan, who's apparently not controversial. Now, I first sort of heard of him when he collabed with Charlie on that music video.
I'll admit, yo, me and a boss watched this, and this music video was good. I have to keep it a buck skier. I can share the charitability. This music video was good. But yeah, this was before the major fucking Hasan pander, so.
Other than the La 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 video, of course, but I thought it was really cool. I think his music is pretty good sometimes, right? And he
Nah, the one with Charlie was cool. I'll keep it a buck.
Followed me on Twitter and stuff. I don't know if he's actually into commentary stuff or he's just trying to and like message every creator at the same time. I can't really tell. But since then, I also learned that he has these sort of cringe pandering tweets where he just tweets generic stuff to get likes, kind of like Valkyrie, where like, oh, F everything, right? We hate people.
It's just straight fucking pandering, straight purity testing, virtue signaling, moral grandstanding, but in specific virtue signaling. I mean, we could talk about it real quick. Hold on. Yep. Virtue signaling. Hold on. The act of expressing or displaying opinions or sentiments to appear more virtuous or morally superior, often on social media, without necessarily taking meaningful action to support the cause. And the camera just went out. RIP. But y'all still see it on screen. Oh. It's gonna die again, but... Yeah, I knew it. Right on the money, baby. Yo, let me hurry up and do this jazz, bro. I swear to God. Oh, it came back on. Whatever. I still gotta change it, bro. This show's dead. I swear, yo, the battery always do this jazz. Truly the sloppiest of slops, man. I ain't gonna lie. You say, truly become a better YouTuber. It ain't never happening. Sloppy! A factual statement right there, truthfully. Alright, hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm putting it back on the stand. Wait, yo. Okay. Yo, if this show falls, it's eventually gonna be over. Alright, no, we're good. We're good. Back. Hold on. Back. Alright, you made it. We're back. Hello there. Alright, anyway, I haven't said it in a mad long, but are we editing that shit out? Hell nah. So anyway, yeah, the virtue signaling shit is very fucking annoying. It's straight pandering, bro. It's like, dude, we don't give a fuck. Also, kind of moral, not even kind of, definitely moral grandstanding. The use of public morale or political talk primarily to display one's own virtue and improve one's own moral standing, rather than to generally advance dialogue, promote the truth, or achieve a specific moral good. Yep, directly on the money, baby.
Media files. Well, we love gay people. Like, yeah, we get it, man. And now we're starting to see more of that behavior. BB No Money says F Ethan Klein.
Ethan, you know Crank Gameplays? Yeah. Like Ethan, not Klein.
Nestor.
Ethan Klein.
Hey, 6'7",
6'7".
Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan Nestor. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, Ethan.
Yeah, great guy.
Super nice guy.
Yeah, you're so brave and cool, man. And you got the right political opinion. Nice one. We're totally all gonna buy your music now. Like, it's just out of nowhere for absolute.
I don't understand. Does Hasan have the right political opinions? He fucking does not. Like, do these niggas not understand? Like, holy fuck, do these dumbasses need a fucking PowerPoint that I could show to like a goddamn second grader to understand this shit? The nigga is glazing up fucking US designated terrorist organizations. He has advocated for people to fucking be dead. How the fuck is that the right politics? Please explain. I'm not hearing the fucking purity testing virtue signal more grandstand. That's some bullshit. Or you're like, oh no, but these people are fucking oppressed. Like, bro, what the fuck? Snick, bro. Oh my god, it's so fucking
No reason. BB No Money used to post an Asu subreddit just a few years ago. I wonder what changed. What changed was that he met like the woke side of the internet. And
I
now
say the Overton window, bro. It went like it was mad progressive for a while. Now it's going into like the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Obviously fucking Trump admin and the shit. Like, yo, a bit more of the, I guess you could say, right-wing politics, you know what I'm saying, is more prevalent. So he went into the pander, but obviously still within this, like, you know what I'm saying? Leftist politics, you know what I'm saying? Obviously still very prevalent. But yeah, specifically within Hasan Piker and his shit, yeah, like pandering to him and his audience, it can potentially gain you some shit, bro. But again, the minute you fuck up, do some John, it's over.
he's just, I don't know, very pandering. Remember when this guy did Hasan's TwitchCon show and was painfully unfunny? That got canned so fast. I didn't even know this was a thing. I thought he was funny at first, but then he kept running his mouth and it evolved. Bro, you make meme music. Like, the music's not bad. I'm not gonna diss his music. I heard the one with Charlie and that was pretty cool.
Once more, again, I will give the chairability. That shit was fire when me and the boss watched it. That shit was tough. Yo, it was funny with the John, because when Charlie was dancing that John.
Lyrics are crazy. Lyrics are crazy, but like the, you know, beat and everything's pretty nice. The guy who historically takes the easiest and safest takes of all time and panders as hard as possible says, F Ethan Klein, guys. Guess Hasan must have put a shock collar on him too.
Shock, shock, shock.
So Ethan responded, reacts to BB No Money saying F Ethan Klein.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, no, I just thought about something. Yo, from Gucci March's song, right? I'm not gonna lie. Yo, y'all got if somebody says it, yo, if at least like, I don't even know. It doesn't matter. If somebody says it, cause yo, you're gonna see who's really watching and who's not. Yo, should we add the shock, shock, shock from the Gucci March Joe? Should we add it on the soundboard? That shit would be kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Shock, shock, shock. Just press that shit.
BB No Money has been begging me for a collab for a while. I've always found his desperate need for attention from influencers to be pathetic and cringe, so I've never responded. Sorry that I upset you, buddy.
And he got dog walked. How pathetic.
Damn. He's a clout leech from hell. Dude does anything to get fame out of anyone. Did the same shit to Asman. Whatever the popular opinion is, he goes along with. Spinal Slow tweet.
Oh, I got something for that. And we're on the G-Boys tab already. The Yoko... Oh, I'm blocking it. The Yoko complex. This person does whatever will get them the most validation, gratification, or glazed up. I think I'm seeing a match. Just a little.
Moving on to Destiny, out in public, doing his version of the Charlie Kirk debate thing. Destiny's life flashes before his eyes.
That's incredible. Can I shake your hand, though? Come on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nah, he's sweating. I'm not gonna lie. I would be sweating, too. See, this is what... I can't lie. Again, we know all the jaws with Destiny, bro, but we can at least share charitability. I would be sweating my ass off if you're, again, after the whole Charlie Kirk incident, you're outside and you start hearing sirens and shit. Nigga, my heart is in my fucking ass. Oh, my God.
Don't kill me.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me because that nigga was walking. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, well,
nah, heads are gonna say I was performing, but I genuinely did not expect that nigga to walk up.
First off, I don't know why anyone is debating this guy, but he openly admits to liking minors in 15.
And that's exactly why we have to clarify every time.
Bro is extremely deranged and he needs to get back in his cell with cockroach.
Ah, Roachshot and Sex Destiny, the perfect symbiotic parasitic duo.
Hasan. But regardless, I think Destiny is pretty crazy for actually going out here and doing.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I just directly came off of saying. No, I would be fucking scared. Like, I'm going to tell you directly. Like,
doing the shit. This guy is on camera saying he wants conservatives dead.
That's exactly why if I was Destiny, I would be fucking terrified.
Wants to genocide half the country.
I'm ready for the great cleansing, dude. When we genocide conservatives in this country.
I would think a lot of people don't like those comments. And of course, some of those people are going to be extreme lunatics after him as well. So yeah, I just wouldn't do this or whatever anymore, especially after those incidents. You know, brave for him to do this or whatever. But yeah, I hope he stays safe. Obviously, I want any sort of due process to be done through the law and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely wear like a bulletproof vest and have security and shit like that. But yeah, this is just nuts. Didn't he encourage the death of people on the right? Yeah.
That would be correct.
I mean, that is a thing.
Yeah,
If I got scared,
that would
maybe
be
people
correct.
think both sides are doing it. I mean, there's always still a danger. Considering recent events, that reaction isn't unreasonable. You should have a proper security team there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's what? Like, bro, he's way too fucking just wide out in the open. Like, what the fuck is Destiny doing, brother? Like, yo. I'm pretty sure with Charlie Kirk, he still even had like a huge like a security team like within Cena John. Like, bro, it looks like Destiny is dead ass out here by himself. He said, "Fuck it, we ball." What the fuck? Yo, oh my god, bro.
I don't agree with the guy just saying, Kyakuroto-san.
No, again, this is exactly what we say every time. Like, yo, we could be charitable on that factor. Like, because of recent fucking events, yes, like, yo, the political climate is fucking, it's a bit spicy. It's a bit fucking hot. It is exactly our heads we're talking about cooling this shit down. And that's why what Destiny said is fucking stupid and hypocritical as fuck. But at the same time, you can understand in this circumstance that he's in doing like an open free speech debate, John, you know what I'm saying? There. He is putting himself in a real fucking dangerous position. Like
Destiny, this needs to be in every post of Hasan and Destiny every time. Moving on to,
again, the best symbiotic parasitic relationship you'll ever see.
Aspen Gold in Trainwrecks talking about Twitch and their selective enforcement. Aspen thinks Twitch could have a whitelist.
They targeted everyone but the main culprits. Like all the main view botters who have completely destroyed the viewership ecosystem of what a real viewer is worth and what it takes to grow a real viewership. Completely went untouched, and I would even go as far as got endorsed by Twitch or Dan Clancy. Like when that happened, I realized, holy shit, this is literally in every way, in regards to drama, in regards to
I think that my conspiracy theory is that Twitch has a whitelist where certain accounts are not penalized by the different systems that they use in order to remove lurkers and remove theoretical view bots. So that's what I think Twitch is doing, is that they have this system that's, because I think it's a blanket system that certain people are omitted from. So basically,
but then the question would be like, okay, is this whitelist like, do you think this is like an actual back end thing? They have like clickable names on, like, okay, yo, click Hasan Piker, he's on the whitelist, bro. Any shit with this nigga, bro, just ignore it, bro. The TOS, we don't enforce it on him. Actually, Dan is in the fucking back room gooning to the nigga right now. So it's like, yeah, that fucking fossil. But anyway, no, serious. Or is this like a verbal word, like we see this shit, we all know type of shit, just like how we already know they all do not fucking enforce the TOS for shit on niggas like Hasan, his fucking orbiters detractors. Like, it's like on that type of beat. Because if it were to ever come out that they got like an actual whitelist, that company would be done that fucking day, bro. Like real shit. Like it would be over.
Because I mean, whenever they made this change, basically every single person saw a pretty big viewership drop, right? And at least at the beginning they did. And I think that it also affected very small streamers too. So that implies that it wasn't really being done as a targeted thing towards, like, let's say me, or towards Mizkif, or towards Hasan, or somebody like that. I think this was a blanket change, and then Twitch then made a whitelist of people who they don't think are viewbotting, or for some reason they don't want to rate limit what their viewership is, and then they don't apply those restrictions to that person. Because that's the only way that I can understand that 95% of the entire website, top to bottom, was nerfed, except for like a select group of people. And I think that almost all of the people that were in my...
I would say, well, then think about that. Because, yeah, 95% of the website was nerfed, but those 5% people weren't. But then at the same time, if those 5% of people are some of the biggest streamers on the platform that overall were already bringing most of the traffic, then it's like, yeah, I could see why they would be incentivized to, like, do that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, these motherfuckers was already bringing the most traffic to the website, bro. You know what I'm saying? But then, obviously, like Asma was saying, this goes at a major fucking detriment to mid-sized and smaller size streamers. It's like, yo, what the fuck? How are they ever gonna have an opportunity to grow and become huge creators if the platform so heavily and biasly favors, like, they're just bigger streamers? And it makes sense. Like, obviously, if you're a bigger content creator, you are bringing more value to the platform. So it would make sense to me, and just in normal business, how like there would be, I guess you could say, like a bias in terms of like, yeah, we're gonna be a bit more like apparent and aware, you know what I'm saying, with this one, because yeah, they make us a bunch more cheese. But then the antithesis to that is because the whole Emerald TwitchCon situation, what the fuck? So clearly that isn't the case. So I just have no fucking idea. I just think it's whoever on the that's whoever streams on Twitch. If you have the same political ideologies and political fucking rhetoric and or opinions in general with the top brass, your ass is not getting the TOS enforced at all.
Opinion not limited at all and didn't see any decline were all people that I would say Twitch would want to represent them, right? They have, relatively very clean brand images, etc. And because of that, I think that's probably what happened. I don't know. I'm guessing. But if I'm reverse engineering intents, like somebody's goals, what the behavior was, that's kind of what makes sense to me.
Hello, Twitch CEO Dan.
You damn fossil. Every time! Ultimate Gooning Lord Dan Clancy! Have you finally figured out which fucking dinosaur you are? God damn it. I swear. Like, which one was he last time? The fucking pterodactyl? No, I think I said he was the triceratops. I think today, I don't know. What the fuck are you, like the Allosaurus or some shit? Who fucking knows? Do you got your goddamn gooning pillow?
Clancy here. Back again, ass Mongol. We need to stop meeting like this. What's that? You think I have a whitelist? That's pretty racist, buddy. Not accurate at all. You fool. Isn't it obvious? It's actually my gooning list, of course.
Gooning?
I have several creators on my gooning list, and they are whitelisted, of course. I must maintain their viewership. And by creators, I mean my gooning material. Wait, what's that? Hasan's birthday is coming.
Happy birthday, Hasan!
I'll get right on that with a special video right for him. Don't open it in public, Hasan. Whoopsie, Assman. Gotta go. My queen, Extra Emily, is live.
I'm telling you. They indoctrinated Extra Emily into the Twitch top brass psyop, bro. It's tough. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, she was in the office with the top brass. I'll never forget it, bro. That's the only time I think we ever seen any of those bulls' faces, bro. Fire all of them, by the way. But like, yo, the psyop is hefty. Watch out for the psyop. Anyway.
Toodaloos. Dan the Diddler Clancy out. Okay.
That damn dinosaur.
Okay, guys, I've called the FBI. They are on the case. Hopefully no more possessions. Fingers crossed. Dan is going down. By the way,
I know he's still working with his goddamn Hasan body pillow.
Can't get over the Nina Lynch situation, man. Like, how did they give her a one-day ban, bro?
Because I don't give a fuck.
That was insane, man. Like, it's just so obvious Twitch is completely incompetent. Shut them down immediately.
Again, for like Emeru, like the Miss Emeru with the whole TwitchCon situation, they were initially going to give that motherfucker who did that shit, bro, a 30-day ban. This platform gives a fuck? Yeah, sure. Anyway.
Moving on to QT. So last time her friend Vanilla Mace backstabbed her, supporting the woke mob, trying to cancel her for being friends with the FaZe guys, who made some jokes that they thought they were homophobic.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
Right? Now she says that she's still open to collabing with her.
Will you ever collab with Vanilla again?
I say hell nah. Hell nah. Bruh, because then it would make no fucking sense. Like, I could, again, see this because on the factor of, like, they have the, like, combined audiences now, technically. Like, it's a shared ecosystem with this shit. So it's like, yeah, these interactions will kind of be forced. Like, I'm not even going to hold you. Like, there will probably be scenarios in which, yeah, bruh, you have the same party, same event, same job. Like, yeah, it's kind of cooked. This is, funny enough, the same John that Miss Emery was sharing with Miss Kiffin and John, but obviously two separate whole different Johns, bro, because obviously half the allegations, this is just some stupid fucking internet drama, some fucking pathetic, wretchful, subhuman homunculoids, bullshittery fucking Hasan's audience, goddamn, was fucking bullying, you know what I'm saying, on Miss Cutie Cinderella. But like, yeah, if I'm her, yeah, nah, Vanilla's done, bro. She's obviously a fucking clout leech, like, coward rat, like, dude, it's so clear to see.
Hopefully someday, but that is up to her.
Nah, hun, it should be up to you, and it should be fuck her.
But I still love her.
Nah, fuck that. But again, this is exactly why I got my opinions, and, like, you know, heads go about life in the way they do, and other heads have theirs and go about the life they do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody handles things differently. So, like, for Hun, I would just hope that, like, she, again, keeps standing on business with her actual opinions and don't let, like, the fucking, you know what I'm saying, Pathetic Retzel subhuman. Homunculoids, the fucking G-boys bully you into having opinions that you don't have. Again, because, again, this all initially started because the Hasan G-boys thought that the fucking face guys were still fucking saying racist and homophobic jokes. Obviously, the Miss QT Cinderella said, like, yo, instead of just immediately condemning heads on the worst type of timing, instead you should want to, like, you know what I'm saying, open up to them to change their perspective so they're not on this timing no more, instead of immediately condemning them, because if you do that, they're just going to go combine with heads that already have that same ideology, create echo chambers. That's fucking bad. It's not going to create any change. And then, yep, all the rest of them full sold out. So yeah, seeing this and seeing how, like, again, like, yo, the audience being the Hasan G-boys that were shitting on you for some shit that she did not deserve, like, at all. Like, you know, again, we know Hasan detractor, Hasan orbiter for Hun, but like within that situation specifically, nah, like she was completely in the right. So within Vanilla Mace pandering to those bulls who were like unjustifiably criticizing you and criticizing her, and then for them to get the Cinderella to fucking apologize to those morons, it's pain. But after seeing again like how Vanilla Mace went about it, bruh, especially how he was on stream basically sitting here agreeing, bruh, and then completely told you, I don't know. If it was me, I'm like, nah, it's looking like snakes in the grass. Slithering. Tough.
Very much.
Wrong answer. This is the people you actually cut off.
Yeah, nah, and that's exactly why I just went on this whole rant. You cut these motherfuckers off instant, bro. You not in my circle. Fuck off.
Not your dad for making a joke and not your friends for poking fun at something, but so-called friends who don't stand by you when things get tough, right?
Facts.
This is someone you actually cut off because she's not worth it. She betrayed you after you welcomed her into the streaming community, right? You're just gonna get backstabbed again and again because it's clear that she only cares about herself, right?
Like, literally, it's just a purity testing fucking Olympics, brother. Like, fuck those medals. Those are not the ones you want.
I'm all for the I have no enemies arc or whatever.
And I have no enemies. Vinland is so fucking peak.
But some people don't deserve it. Okay, this is an anime, all right? Everyone's not just magically gonna become a good person. Sometimes you gotta be a little realistic. Zero self-respect, chick threw you to the dogs and you're willing to take her back. That's not being a bigger person, that's being regarded. These backstabbers
I'm about to say, it's tacky.
need to be punished, not rewarded.
I agree.
There's a 4D chess move by QT. She knows this makes Vanilla Mace look bad.
It does. I mean, but overall, Vanilla Mace makes herself look bad because, again, she pandered to those fucking morons and went out like a rat coward. So, I mean, this just doubly makes her look bad.
She's a social climber. I hope her career is ruined. I mean, if
It is. It just blatantly is.
this is like a 4D move to like appear like a good person, I mean, I don't know if they go that far.
No, I don't think it's like a 4. I don't think the Miskiti Cinderella's on a 40 chess move, but on the same factor, like seeing how this resulted for Miskiti Cinderella, and if you have 2 fucking brain cells, knowing that obviously what she was saying was correct, at least wasn't like something to worth getting canceled over at the very least. Like, yeah, looking at Vanilla Mace's actions, that's a bye-bye. It's like, yo, you're done.
Now click this video for a level 99 bidoof. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You already know, baby. Of course, shout out to the love of one of my glorious Slop Kings, Pegasus. You already know, baby. We got going
now
back.
Click this video for.
We click the video every time, baby. That's why we got the daily slops. But yo, we got Hasan is actually delusional. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video by Pegasus, that boy will be down in the description. First link, sure to love it, of course, love Pegasus. You know we love our Slop Kings. Anyway, going back through, signing off. Yeah, Hasan's still lying or whatever, trying to like cope and be like, yeah, I was broke, bro. I have no job, bro. We grinded for the cheese, bro. Started for the body, now we here. Cornball shit. Liar. Already knew it. So, yeah, that's not surprising at all. Alright, anyway, moving forward from that, you know what I'm saying? And of course, like, yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow for Hasan. He embarrasses himself every fucking day. Let's see here. Keep going through. Oh, yeah, Cruel World, Happy Mind. Well, it's safe to say any credibility that she ever had, at least on terms of her own description on researching things and how she likes to do that, is shot. It's done. It's completely over. It's very clear to see. It's just, like I said, a deny, deflect, counterattack masterclass from Hun. She conceded on pretty much every John, bro, but will not directly apologize. Again, deflected off of her past trauma and Johns like that, which again, we can feel sympathy for and empathize with her for those things, but still, they do not pertain to the argument that is currently being had. Also to that, they will not, no matter what, absolve criticisms for something that, frankly, Hun has nothing to do with the current argument. So yeah, her credibility is completely over. And All you could ask for was it worth it? But like I said earlier, I'm sure she'd give you an answer that she knows she wouldn't like. Anyway, going on forward from that, we have, BB No Money. The pander is never going to elude us. Anyway, going on, Destiny. Yeah, Destiny shit. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck Destiny is doing this. Like, after, again, current political climate and shit like that, not good, extremely fucking, like, crazy. Just, I do not know why Destiny would even put himself in a position like this, let alone with, you know, Destiny being a fucking spurg out rage cow, you know? And the Willie Mac DMs. Which all got confirmed in the lawsuit, by the way. I don't know if y'all had seen that. So, yeah, that's really bad for him. But, let's see, anything. Oh, yeah, and then the last thing, we just came off of saying with Han Mosquito Cinderella. Yeah. If Hun wants to accept Vanilla Mae's back in her circle, I mean, that's, again, she's a grown woman. She can do that, John, bro. If that's what she feels as though is a good decision. But, in my opinion, yeah, that's not good. Because, again, all these heads are just trying to be the most pure, bro. Purity testing, virtue signaling, moral grandstanding. But, like, everyone's just fighting to seem like they're the most, like, morally righteous and all that, bro. Like, instead of just being themselves and, like, just taking criticism with being you all in the chin. Like, yeah, just say how you really feel, who you really is. But being you, I guess, doesn't get you no fucking motion these days. Yeah, tough. What do they be saying? Fake it till you make it? Shit crazy, huh? No cap. But, other than that, you already know that was the daily shots for the day. So, of course, if you guys want to watch it, like we said, the OG video, because Truly doesn't need to have everything once more. Now, description, first link, share the love with Pegasus, and I'll be catching you on the flip, baby. Peace.